All right, we just arrived here at Milestone Church. We're gonna go check out their Easter service here, and it's a pretty big church. I don't know if you can see it. There's a lot of people here, and it's right here near the Fort Worth, Texas area. We just finished up preaching downtown Roanoke, and it was very fruitful. People heard the gospel, seeds were planted. So praise Jesus, hallelujah. We'll give an update on how church service went. Until next time, God bless you guys. Hello everyone. We just left the church service. When we walked in, it was like there was a band playing and it sounded so professional. The musicians were very talented. It was like a concert in there, and there were women singing that just sounded like they've been singing all their lives since they came out of the womb. I mean, singing like angels. It was very beautiful. Then the pastor came on, and he just started out with jokes and upon jokes upon jokes, and then finally got into the word, and straight away from the word, just back and forth. So we decided to step out of the church, and so that's my testimony of this church gathering tonight. I want people to obey Jesus and be serious about the gospel and the kingdom of heaven inside of us. This flattery that's going on in these church buildings is just, it doesn't sit right. And I have to remove myself from it. I can't partake in that any longer. God has clearly shown me that this walk is a holy walk. It's nothing to be taken lightly. When I hear a pastor saying, go up to one of your good heathen friends or a good sinner, it's like making light of heaven and hell, making light of the gospel, and I don't appreciate it. So these people are definitely in my prayers, that the Lord softens their heart and gives them a sense of urgency of the coming of the Lord and his righteousness, judgment, and he wants us to be holy. So that's just my testimony. Here's Jimmy.
Well, I wasn't surprised going in there. I knew it was going to be an Easter service in a mega church, nothing but lukewarm, hell-bound Christians. Because without the fear of the Lord, there's no life there. There's no truth. You can talk about Jesus all day and talk the talk, and you can put on fancy clothes even, and it's not pleasing to God, not edifying to his body, just to flatter people. That's what it is. You've got to fear God. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And like I said, I wasn't surprised. I knew it was just going to be lukewarm. But I like to usually go and visit these buildings that will talk about a Jesus, and I'll go in there and sit back and just like see if at the end of service, if God has anyone in there he would draw to me, and talk to, and usually he does, but we decided to go. God isn't in the building. He's given up the United States into its own lust, and people are there for a social club, and the churches in the United States have turned into a welfare system, and they're going to be really surprised when Jesus comes back, and when they're asking for mountains and hills to fall on them and hiding from the wrath of the Lamb. It says that all the tongues and kindreds of the earth are going to wail when Jesus comes back, and they're going to probably wonder where that loving, kind Jesus they were talking about was, because it's a false one that they're worshiping or seeking the honor from men in there behind their pews. Well, on a good note is if you do have ears to hear, then you know that you can walk the narrow path, and you can believe in the living God and His Word, and you can inherit eternal life by faith in His Son. So, God bless you.